Flavia to all my stolen Africans here in the continent or the country known as racist America. So many of you loved the book I gave a review on called The Making of the White Man. Now, of course, I got some hate. UK beast, I don't understand. I'm not fazed by UK beast. You can come onto my channel and say anything you want. Let me just let you all know, you're wrong. You're wrong and your time is up. And you just know your time is up. You're not fazing me. Do you see this smile? I don't care. I don't care if you get angry. The truth hurts. The truth hurts, and all of you all are posting your nonsense on my channel in pain. Okay? It's in pain. So what I want to talk about is the great things that we have been doing as Africans, so that those of us who are here in racist America, the stolen Africans here in racist America, what I want to do is basically teach you that we have done some phenomenal things before the cave beast. Now, let the cave beast tell it to you. They have been doing a lot of phenomenal things first, and they're the only ones. This is not true. Let's talk about space travel. Now, believe it or not, we were the first beings, when I say beings, African people, because remember, the cave beast is not really a human being. He's like part gorilla, part dog, and a little bit of albino. And we understand that only people of color can give birth to albinos, and that is the genetic defect, and that is how we created the white man, by splicing the albino gene with the gorilla gene and the dog gene. Okay, so that's how you have them. So they have this much human being in them, so we can't really call them human being. That's why we call them the cave beast, because they're more animal than they are human, and we have to stop calling them something what they're not, and they're not human beings. That's the reason why they think in such an animalistic way. So what the cave beasts have been doing is telling everyone that they have been going to outer space and having communications with aliens, and this is not true. See, we in Africa, we were basically communicating with beings from other planets first, and we had really good relationships with aliens from other planets, and basically we also had treaties, we also had trade. There's a lot of things we were doing with other aliens from other space, from other planets, from other planets. But what went wrong was we were so kind to the cave beasts. Remember when I was teaching you all in the other video that what we did was when we finished making the cave beast, we had allowed them to go to Europe. We put them on boats and we sent them out to Europe. That was like the worst decision ever, because once we did that, we allowed them to populate, and they was breeding like rabbits, you know? And next thing we know, they started coming back to our country and started trying to regulate us. But of course, we wasn't having any of it, and we did put them in check. That's not a problem. We know how to put the cave beasts in check. But what they did was they went back to Europe with their tails in between their legs, but they regrouped. That's the thing. They regrouped and they came back and conquered us, and they won this time. And this is how they were able to take a lot of us off our continent and bring us to this place here, which is another place they stole from our indigenous African ancestors, which is also known as Indians. So just Indians are just nothing but Africans and Asians mixed together. That's just all that is. They're still Africans, but they're African people with different genes as us, but they're still our people. So basically, we were sending ships, and we were sending a lot of our planes and things out in space, and because the aliens would come down and teach us, and I want to show you a book that's going to help you with this, and it's another one by Elijah Muhammad. Unfortunately, this book is not in print anymore, so it's like the mother plane here, that's the name of it, and it's, here we go, written, let me see if I got it, here we go. It's by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the last messenger of Allah, and basically, this is a really, really good book, but I got bad news. It's out of print. They don't make this anymore. Remember my ex-boyfriend, Jamal? He was such a good man. That man was so good. He liked to teach me everything. He taught me about the Quran, and he taught me a lot about the ways of Allah. And basically, we still would have been together, except, my mom, she's just a devoted Christian, and she just was giving us some problems, and I just couldn't convert. But I do believe in a lot of things that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad would teach here. And so here he teaches in this book how we as Africans went into outer space first, and we made connections with aliens first, and we would trade with them, and they would come to Africa and visit with us, and we had a really good relationship. It was tight like this. Now, what happened? The cave beast happened, okay? What else is new, okay? The cave beast happened. Just same old thing. Wash, rinse, and repeat. They always messing up something. And because the cave beast was destroying this earth and causing pollution to rise, and they started to be very violent and destructive and just terrorizing this beautiful earth. The aliens were very cautious, and they realized it was not in their best interest to come down here anymore, and so they just stopped. The treaties were broken, and we weren't getting them to visit us like they used to, and I totally get it, because it was just, the cave beast is so unpredictable. You can't trust them. You don't know when they're going to come, and where they're going to go, and things like that. So what they decided to do was just give us a lot of the diamonds and the gold, and we give them red clay, because aliens love red clay. It helps extend their life, and it's also good for fuel for their ships. So they took like tons and tons and tons of our red clay, and it's just red clay that naturally grows in Africa, so we didn't really care. We just like, hey, take it, and they would give us a special diamond. And this diamond is different. This diamond would actually produce other diamonds. And this is how we have so many diamond mines in Africa, because it was because of the special diamonds that the aliens gave us. But once we realized that the cave beast was trying to steal all our resources, we destroyed this diamond that would produce other diamonds and multiply, and basically we just stopped it. And now they're just losing their minds. They're coming up with other ways to make fake diamonds. Okay, they make fake diamonds now. And so we like, you can do that, but you're not going to have the real deal anymore, because we're going to stop that. And so this book right here is something I definitely recommend, but they don't sell it anymore on the nationofislam.com, or I think it's nationislam.org. But what I will do is I will print this out, because it's let's see, it's not that many pages. It's like 38 pages. There we go. It's only 38 pages. You see? Yeah. So it's only 38 pages, and I think I can make some. I can make it and then print it out and give it to you for free, because it is important that we as stolen Africans know all about this book. We need to know about this book and understand how we can conquer the white cave beast. And we can do that as long as we understand that everything that they say they done, we did it first. Please understand it. Everything. There's nothing that the white cave beasts have done first. Nothing. He's not original. There's nothing he's done first. Everything he said he's done, we've done it first. And we can prove it over and over again. So I just want you all to know that. And stop believing that we take up only 12 or 13% of the population here in America. That's not true. That's not true at all. We take 45% max. Okay? The cave beast is lying to us and letting us know that we are a minority. We are not the minority. They are the minority. Okay? That's why they're scared right now, because their race is dying and they don't know what to do about it. But let me tell you something, cave beasts. Your days are numbered. So you better be running scared. Yeah, you better. All right? All right, that's all I have to say for today. This is Shaquita, and I want to wish every one of my stolen Africans a hoodoo and a quavia to all of my stolen Africans here in racist America.